stitch Luos. Copy paste. Streaming. Doing some Protoball shield stuff. Copy paste and also post it on Twitter, I guess. And I need to grab something to drink because my mouth is dry AF. So there we go. There. Should have grabbed the drink before I started streaming, but oh well. I'm actually streaming, yes I am. And I'm also gonna post it in the Protoball chat. Okay. You could wait for the chat to populate a little bit, but let me just go with the flow. I need to recreate the shield effect that they have, so I'm going to export this one actually. Let me show you real quick. It's on my other screen. There. This is currently the shield we have for Protoball. I want to see if I can reiterate on that a bit. Claude basically made an hard surface thing for it as well, but you'll see that in a bit. Claude, if you actually are watching this, then give me a link. Export. Let's see. Art and design. Pro work. Protoball. Art content. I'm gonna put it here for now. Okay. Let's see. I can close this menu, and I can sort of close that one. Now you might notice a little bit of stuttering, but that's mainly because I have a second GPU that's really poorly working, but at least I have 3 screens now. Okay, let's import some stuff. I need to still set that up properly as well. Protoball art content. Okay, that's odd. Is there some weird material going on or something? Let's see. Stuff standard. Back to that one again. Spark Chopper, that's Protoball, it's another project I'm working on. I need this one. I have no idea which one I need actually, so maybe this one? It's still odd that it's invisible though. Is it hidden? Where's my properties? Thank you 3ds Mesh for changing all this stuff. Object properties, there we go. Edges only. There's no see-through or anything. What the hell? Let me send him a message. That's really odd. Why are you not showing anything? really don't like the new interface from 3ds Max. What the hell are you doing? Let me import the other one first. Perspective, edges, faces. What the hell is going on? Am I missing something? Hey James. I should not be missing something. Why are you invisible? Whoever came up with the idea to change the UI in 3ds Max, please keep it somewhat same. I have no idea what I'm pressing sometimes. Okay, what's wrong with the multi-sub stuff? Should be fine. Diffuse should be fine. Yada. Specular, I don't give a frick. Okay. Base color, emissive, adopt, that's a thing. Normal. What else going on? I really don't like this. It's like it's being see-through hidden. I have no idea what's going on and why. And it's pissing me off. Let's try something again. Import. Did I miss something in the options? I don't need light, I don't need global engine or advanced options. Units should be fine. UI should be fine. I don't need animation. Well, the only thing I can enable is smoothing groups. And Claude is not reacting either. Okay, so I'm not insane. There is something there, but for some reason these are freaking... Is there anything wireframe enabled or so? Or is it some weird new 3ds Max thing that I'm missing? Let's try another mesh. Nope, it's actually the shields. Okay, I'm not sure what's going on there, but now I cannot really proceed with whatever I need to make. Nice. I'm gonna mention that real quick. There. Alright. Well, maybe... Well, I need to wait anyway for them to reply, respond, and maybe send me a better version of the files. So I need to do something else in the meantime. Let me pause the channel real quick and start it again. I'm gonna do something totally different. Okay, well, since I cannot work on that client and I need some more information from another client, I might just do something else. Currently there's a new competition on realtimevfx.com and that's basically asking for a pool scanner. Let me actually zoom in on it. There's no video, but basically they want a pool scanner. So yeah, there's quite a lot of things you can do with a pool scanner. And I like making cannons and lasers and whatever. So let's see what this person made. Wyvern. Boom. Quite nice. Definitely quite nice. Actually, it's better than some of the big TGT competition stuff. But yeah, a lot of people are talking quite a lot with anticipation and that kind of stuff. It's quite interesting to read that kind of stuff if you're into VFX. But yeah. Okay, let's see what people are talking about. Suzanne. Okay, I'll check that out later. So yeah, let's just make something pools related. I think I can make a quick sketch, but generally I know how to make lasers. But okay, for ease of access and just for me to iterate, let's do some weird, ugly sketching only I can do. I need to connect the bamboo, of course, and grab my pen. Defy setup. Come on, I've plugged you in so many times. You should probably work without ever being annoying, but apparently, for some reason, over freaking bamboo Wacom. In the meantime, I'm getting a new FBX file from Claude. We can see if that works. Import. Oh yeah, that works. That works. Thanks. But yeah, for now, let's just do a real quick setup for the laser. Maybe I'll proceed with the laser later on then, because I prefer to work on the client stuff. But okay, is my pen working? Obviously not. Thank you, Wacom. Your drivers are amazing. I am left-handed, but I like it right-handed actually. And my pen, where is it? Mapping. The hell? And there. Hey David, what are you into do today? Well, I wanted to work on something from a client, but I didn't have the content yet. So I wanted to work on something for a pulse cannon, but I just got the file, so I'm a bit conflicted on what to do. But let me just do something real quick for an idea for the pulse laser. Need a new layer. Let's make a very tiny, stupid ass cannon real quick. Okay, now. I really still need to get used to the 4K screen and drawing stuff, but let's see if it actually works now. Okay, well, I don't care much about the actual cannon, so let's just do something like this. There, we have a cannon. A very crappy Luos cannon. That makes absolutely no freaking sense. But at least I got something. And I'm gonna copy it a few times. So obviously the first thing the cannon will do, in my case, will be charging up. And besides maybe lighting up some stuff, I really like the fact that you can get energy to be sucked in. Let me actually grab a better color. There. So I like it when energy is actually being sucked in towards the cannon. Which basically doesn't make that much sense in reality, because you would have all the energy stored here, but I kind of like this kind of stuff. So and we could actually maybe with some vector fields or whatever actually drag it all the way from here. You can perhaps light up some effects on the cannon. And perhaps even have some wires going out of it that are actually also giving the thing all the energy it needs. Think about it like the cannon from Final Fantasy VII. I really like that thing. I see Niagara. It's the Niagara thing. You can activate Niagara in 4.15, and it's very unstable, but it actually works. And the thing is, it's old code, and the results might really be a lot different in the end. Okay, well, that stuff is sucking up. I actually might go for a more greenish color for these wires here. It will give a nice contrast with whatever color I'm eventually gonna pick for this stuff. So let's just keep the wires for now. And slowly there's more energy, basically like Mega Man, stored in this thing, which is moving inwards. But I want to, basically this is the charge up, and eventually the charge gets sucked in, and then there's this very short moment of silence or whatever you want to call it. So let's say this takes about 2 seconds. This will be 0.5 seconds about. My 5 and S's are almost identical. And then there's this moment where you might actually see something going on with the wires and the colors on this thing, but maybe some mechanical thing. I'll think about that. It would be cool if there's some weird ring coming off of it. Charging up, or basically showing what's gonna happen in a second. And then the thing I like the most, the actual beam, and let me just go out a little bit out of mind. What the hell? You shouldn't be drawing dots, you should be drawing this, yeah. Still though, what the hell is going on with the settings? I don't need a freaking texture. Or do I need texture? Well, I could, but let's just change the scale a bit. There. That's better. Is that better? That's much better. So most of you are on YouTube at the moment. Let's see. David says, okay, I see Niagara, looks confusing. It's fun to play with it, but it's, like I said, it's not really the final thing at all. So it's not the one they showed at the last GDC. From what I understand, no. It would be really cool if it was, but I actually think that it's basically very old code just to test out some stuff and Okay, that's totally not what I wanted. Let me just first draw the main lines and I'll get the beam going. David Sanchez says, Luos, can you give me your page to email for a company in Puerto Rico? They are looking for FX. You can give me the email that's available everywhere, but I don't have any time for any clients at the moment. I'm fully booked for at least 5 to 10 months, so I doubt that I'll be of any use. I wish I was, but it's eventually I just have to say no. Okay, let me grab some. I'm not sure why I'm actually doing it, because I already know kind of what I want with this, but let's go for a nice light thing here. And there. And for now, just pick a contrasting color. Actually, purple is quite cool with green. I might change the colors later on, but it's nice to play with it. David Sanchez, yeah, I'd rather not give my email directly in chats and that kind of stuff. But if you can send a message on either YouTube or Twitter or whatever, then I can reply to you. Let's get a new layer going first, and okay, I'm starting to stream again, but for some reason my freaking because Windows 10 deactivate, activate, and now it should work again. Yes. Freaking OBS. Oh, well, it's better software than some stuff I know, but okay. It isn't the most perfect sign thing, but you get the idea. And another contrasting color could be blue. I have no idea. I'm just picking one. And that one would come away from here. There. That's what I think will be a nice pulse cannon. And I'm probably also have quite a few shockwaves going. I'm just gonna pick a few colors that I like. Actually, not even I like, just to give the contrast so I can see each individual part in one beam. Let's say that there's quite a big shockwave over here. And that one continues to go from this point on. Sedukun says, I've recently fought with Windows 10 Creators Update. This motherfucker made my PlayStation, or my Photoshop, sorry, PlayStation, lol, Photoshop 3ds Max and UE4 to stop working. I had the same thing. I ripped the Creators Kit out as fast as I could. It's the biggest crap that Microsoft is trying to pull on us. Okay, now let's say that this is the shock thing, and eventually it becomes bigger. And it just keeps going while the other one fades out. And there. Okay, what more colors can I use? We have yellow. Let's use yellow. And the other one is going to be here, and it's going to be a very tiny. Oh, I cannot draw over the blue one. OCD. And that one is slowly going. Okay, and obviously we need an alt color for the opposite effect. What do we have? We have red. I already use red. Let's get white. Okay. And the white one is actually like this. I like drawing these weird kind of spiral stuff and whatever. That's probably why I like making beams and it doesn't have to be perfect either because it's just a sketch. There. This is the kind of thing that I really like, the over-the-top mega blaster thing. I mean, if I can actually make an even bigger spiral, or even, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. Nice color. Let's pick this one. Probably a new layer might be wise, and a bigger pen for now. Let's just go. Boom. I mean, why stop there, you know? Just go over the top, and once you're at the top, just go even further. Because why not? Let's grab a bit more darker blue for that one at the bottom. You should actually go over everything, yes, and then which means that I might need to change the red versions, but okay. I probably need a new layer here because I need to draw something with the very light green still. Actually, you need to be slightly lighter, so let's do that. Oh. There. And David says, Luos, I am a character artist in PR and Puerto Rico. I'm really thankful for this tutorial. I can do effects for my character. Definitely show me those effects as well, because I really like to see effects. Maybe I can be inspired by you again, so that's cool. I thought this will be lighter. Back. Let's grab a slightly lighter color there. That should, yeah, that's fine. I like to go way over the top. There, and then we obviously have this whole force field thing here. So, yeah. Tiny little sparks going inwards, getting sucked in the core of the cannon. Some lights go off, the wires in the cannon will probably light up and go faster and faster and faster. Oh, oops. And then I should probably draw the wires out in a second. Then the wire and glowing stuff that just fades out. Cannon goes kaboomski. And yeah, what is there afterwards? I mean, besides the cooldown. I could make a whole impact effect, but I cannot really draw that in this tiny area here. I can probably fit it somewhere in here. But the thing is, well, I feel that I'm quite comfortable making these big lasers. The explosion effect I'm a bit suckier at. And obviously I don't need to draw all the small vector fields, particle effects, that kind of stuff. Though I'm gonna freaking fill it with GPU particles. To the point where it's more like, Luos, you should stop now, and I'm like, more! But okay. It might be cool if there's various colors going inwards. It depends though. Maybe if I'm going for a very colorful laser effect, I'm probably gonna go with quite a few different colors that are going inwards. And if anybody is quite a nice designer, a hard surface person, if you make me a cool cannon, I'll definitely use it, and we'll link you, and of course, and that kind of stuff. Because I'm not that good a hard surface modeler. I can do a little bit, but I'm nowhere that good. So if you want to make a cannon that's worthy of this kind of weird ass over the top effect, hit me up. Definitely hit me up. Okay. Hey Galax, I think you are the person that David mentioned, right? The Puerto Rican person. If not, apologies. I don't really need the wires, so I do need to mention them, so let me just write them real quick. And the font might be a bit big. 24. Okay. Wires pool save energy towards cannon as well. When fully charged, glowy wires stop glowing. That's really logical, but okay. I sound like a client now. Wires pulsate energy towards cannon as well. Dot. When fully charged, glowy wires stop glowing. Variety of lights on cannon. Flicker. Light up. Perhaps components in cannon expand, transform. There. Yeah, explosion thing. Let's see. I need to make it a bit smaller. There. And for some reason, my chat not really working, but no drop frames, live, yada yada. CPU is only using 5%. That should all be fine. And it's quite odd that I cannot see myself stream on YouTube, my channel. Nope. Can anybody give me a link to my own YouTube channel? Because for some reason it just doesn't want to load when I use YouTube. Okay. What kind of explosion do I want? I do like the kind of expansive, more anime-esque explosion with spheres and that kind of stuff, so I might just go for that. I'm gonna do a very simple, clean-ish drawing for that. Just get some idea and maybe iterate later on it. Ha! No links allowed on YouTube. Send it through Discord then, Sudoku, please. I actually still have it. Cool. I made these for explosions, but for some reason it doesn't want. Let me paste it. There we go. I wonder if this is gonna work, but let's say we have an explosion. Oh. And launch Sudoku is probably linking me. Oh, thanks, Alex. Why is it in gaming though? I'm gonna bookmark that one. I don't want to hear myself talk. I really don't like to hear my own voice. Okay, let's move this to another folder. Luos arts. I still don't like it. Okay, there we go. There we go. Galaga says, fuck this shit, damn YouTube. Ooh. No cursey cursey. Okay, I'm gonna close that again because I really don't like myself play. I need to have an auto rotation on here, but shape dynamics, angle jitter, 100%. There we go. I did not want any size jitter though. And Garth Robinson on YouTube asks, what you working on? Read as sketches of lasers and some kind of explosion effect. Just some ideas for a competition. It's mostly sketching, it's not really a final thing or me showing off my drawing skills because they freaking suck, but you know, I couldn't probably make this very expensive. A lot of GPU particles, a lot of refraction, and then just fade it out. I think that's more than enough. I might go with a little bit overboard, but very cool. Thanks for replying. Well, it's comments, common decency, human decency. But yeah, the client, Garth, sometimes simple is better for concepting. I agree with that. Personally, I have a very hard time following concept art one-on-one. So if a concept artist is like, make this effect like one-on-one, I often have to apologize because I just can't. I have such a hard time going one-on-one with that kind of stuff. Oh, there's a lot of delay there. I'd love to do that cannon. Oh, dude, if you can do a very nice high poly to low poly, it's competition. You might not even need the bake down. I mean, Range 4 can easily handle a few million polygons for one object if it's just one object. So if you can do like a high-end Midgar or Mega Man, whatever, Metroid-esque cannon, dude, definitely go for it. We can probably discuss in private a little bit. Because the thing I care about obviously is my particle effects, but a nice cannon that will sell it better will be really cool. Yeah, this is the whole explosion, very cool. Yeah, I do think it will be kind of cool for lasers. A lot of meshes, a lot of over-the-top spiral here. Might actually go with even bigger front end thing eventually. And for pulses, I might actually have a lot of pulsating orbs going down to basically be a real pulse cannon, like hear them again with the sounds. Galaxy Luos, someday you make a tutorial about your special notes in Blueprint. I don't do anything in Blueprint, so I don't have those special notes in Blueprint. I do have a few material functions, but most of them I explained. And whenever I don't explain them, it's because I want to keep them secret. So, at least for a while, I'll always eventually show what I have, but only when I learn something new that's more impressive than the previous thing. Yeah, I think for a simple sketch, this is fine. I might continue with this a bit later. I'm gonna save it real quick. Quick access pro work, and actually it's not pro work, it's just art and design. I should have a folder with concept, but Photoshop still crashes when you make a new folder, so let's do it here. We actually have concept art here. No, okay, new folder. Concept art. I'm probably gonna do VFX concept art there. And call it massive pools laser. There. Let's see what you actually get when you Google freaking pool scanner. I'm not that impressed, so initially. This is kind of cool though, the tank. No, tools, size, large, so I go for small. Let's see. I prefer an actual cannon instead of a tiny gun though. The tiny gun would also be quite funny, ironic almost. Let's see. I'm just gonna look at a few. I like Google for this kind of stuff. That looks more like a pulse cannon, the way I would imagine it. Thank you for the follow, person that I cannot see at the moment. I think it's Rewind Gravity. That's Happy Day. Thank you for the follow, man. Also, thank you for your amazing content. What do you think about the volume fog? Sadly, I have not had any time to play with it. I really want to play with it, but I haven't had the time. Let's see, I think I've seen enough pool scanners, but I'm looking for that one where I'm like, oh my god, this is the pool scanner I imagine. But no, oh, that one's kind of cool. I do like these kind of designs though. Imagine that being so big that it's actually a cannon instead of a handgun. This is also quite cool. Yeah, it definitely looks cool. I'm not sure about performance because I haven't played with that yet, but this is a bit too tacky. That's quite nice as well. Oh yeah, very very cool. Yeah, David, if you wanna, I'm not sure. Yeah, let me just give you my Twitter account so you can actually say hi there. I assume you have Twitter. Robots and that kind of stuff. I love cannons. But yeah, okay. Let's move to another thing. Sadly, you cannot tell YouTube to split a video. There are kids playing in my garbage can. Why are you playing in my garbage can? I need to probably warn them. 1 second. Oh. They see me standing up and they run away. Great. Adult authority established. Sudoku says, Blendswap.com. Jeebus. That's quite a big cannon. Okay. Um, so bear with me. I need to stop streaming for 4 or 5 minutes because else YouTube won't make it a separate video and just weld them together. And I need to work on something else a bit. So give me 5 minutes. In the meantime, I'll just keep chatting or whatever. Okay, I think this should work. If not, then I'll need to cut it up myself, which I don't really like. Uh, David in the chat just sent me his ArtStation stuff. I'm gonna go through it real quick. I'll check it out a bit more relaxed later today, though. I do like your aliens and the very clean things. Personally, I always have some affinity with all kinds of monsters. I really like that. And that kind of looks like Link, but with more steroids. Like I said, I'm gonna go through it a bit fast now and do it more relaxed later. Oh, up there. You can tell when you're more into it, I think. Yeah. Aliens. Very cool. You know, whenever I think about a Minotaur, I always think about a mini tower. You know, if there was Pokemon, then you'd have mini tower, like Minotaur, and then you have midi tower and high tower, which basically are also computer cases, of course. And the tiny one would have like this massive uh, chain ball, which you would fling around and fly with. Though that's something I always have in my head. I should draw a concept art for that, something. Ooh, this looks very scary. Do not want to kiss. 110. Ooh, particle effects. Very cool. Yeah, I'm gonna go through it a bit more later. But if you want to make a cannon, dude, definitely make me a cannon. It'll be awesome. Oh, ding. Okay, I'll reply to that later. Yeah, okay, back to the Protoball thing. I finally have the mesh, so I can get cracking. Let me import Luos shield. There we go. Yes. Where are my llama tools? Llama tools, llama tools, llama tools. I need to clean up this order. Steamroller or Durford roadkill. There's no steamroller llama tools. There we go. Wait, why do I have steamroller twice? Okay, there's a macro script error. Oh, and that one works. Okay, then you can go. Bye bye. Okay, reset object just in case. And for some reason my FPS is very lowish, flickerish. For some reason that always happens when I have something open on the other screen. Still a bit meh, but okay. I think I can close the Protoball one for now as well. So let's see. I want this to be separate anyway. And soft selection, please close yourself. Really. Detach. Okay. Now let's grab the material. Oh, yeah, that would be quite cool. Though, how big is it compared to a player? Okay. The shield is actually bigger than a player. That's fine, but a bit odd. Let me import the other one as well. Where are ya? Okay, yeah, that's about the size that they apparently wanted. Okay. Now, the mesh in the center, this thing will fade in and fade out, but I also need to have some cool effect on this shield. And I kind of want to have an hexagon-ish look on it, but I also want it to look like there's energy going outwards. So I need to probably apply a few different UV channels on it. Well, let me think about it for a second. I yawn a bit. I'm not really super happy with the UVs, at least the polygon layout on this, but let's see. Where are you? Publish. Oh wait, no, it should be here, right? Yeah. Okay, let's not do that again ever. There. Yeah, this is. I cannot work with the shapes like this, so I need to change that quite a bit. But that's fine. I mean, it's mainly a cylinder, so a sphere. The hell. Angle 5, 2.5, thank you. Percent, 5%. What the? Okay. And I want quite a few more polygons on it. So let's say we want 64 segments. That's quite nice. Because we're going to cut off quite a bit. And the radius can be a bit bigger. Let's say 20. Seriously, why are you all instantly going to wireframe? I don't like that. Front view, and obviously back to wireframe because 3S Max. Fuck. Sorry about the cursing, but I really don't like the new interface. I really don't like the new buttons and the new setup. Let's change stuff, okay, but don't change the stuff that already works. And the gizmo is broken as hell as well. Very cool. Just imagine things working properly. Oh! Back. So that was my neighbor's kid. Shogun goes, hey all, I heard a dog going nuts because of a door. Yep, it was the neighbor's kids. Basically asking for candy or he'll shoot. And it's not trick or treat time, so that was kind of awkward. But yeah, this is 2018, 17, and I'm not really a fan of it at the moment. But then again, I'm an old fart and I don't like change. At least I know enough about myself to say that out loud. I think this will kind of work shape-wise. And my wrist is hurting a bit. Where is my wristband? I have no idea. Oh, fuck it then. Again with the cursing, Luos. Stop it. Okay. We can add a little poly. So let's say we remove this one for now. It's a bit more polygons, but I don't think it's gonna be that much of an issue. It shouldn't, at least. Let's configure viewport, statistics, total and selection. Apply, okay. 700 polygons is peanuts from UE4. So let's get effective only and align it with them. Build point, line, yada yada yada. This should work, right? Yeah. Yes, UI is much more cleaner than the rest of everything. I'm fine with them wanting to do something with the UI and give new buttons, but you cannot easily just really change them because these look freaking horrible. And it's a lot of searching now again because, I mean, I'm still looking. This is the material editor. It does not look like anything material editors because besides being node based, and I don't like it. This could be blueprints for all I care, but yeah. Oh well, I'm paying, so I should not complain, I guess. But somebody followed me again, but for some reason I'm not getting any emails today about that. I'm getting some DMs and some other stuff which I don't get. Okay. I need to unwrap this thing. I'm just gonna save it real quick. So let's save it here. Proto shield. UVW. I still need to get a keyboard button for that. And also more changed icons because yay, let's bleep over our entire user base and have no idea what they are pressing. Very freaking good. Shogun, are you also streaming on YouTube? Yeah, actually I am. I totally forgot that there are people on Twitch at the moment because most people have been talking were from YouTube. But yeah, I'm also streaming on YouTube. So let's see. The transform matrices, the following model should be reset at sphere 0. Okay. Polygon wrapper. You should actually look onto stuff, but yeah. Normally I put everything on a different screen, but then you people cannot see what I'm doing, so... Oh, this one can actually go here, but I'm not sure if that's actually any better. Then what do I want on which channel? I'm thinking for a second. I think the outwards effect should probably be on the first UV, so I'm just gonna copy this and go to a second UV. Abandon and then paste. I go to scale here, there, and I don't want to fit keep ratio, so there we go. And I don't want any padding because padding sucks. There, that's better. Okay, so now I can actually have scrolling effects going on there. That would be nice. So things that go like this. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use it, but at least I now have the possibility to do so. And now I'm gonna add another UV map. First channel. I don't care about the whole transform matrices. Okay. And now I just need a planar projection, so I'm just probably gonna guess that this is projection. And yes. And I need it from the x-axis. There. And you still need to press the freaking button again because imagine functionality. Okay, that should work. Now I can do some cool effects that are actually fading outwards. Does 17 actually have an old menu setting? Okay, before I press that, I'm going to save stuff. Customize UI and default switcher, modular toolbox UI, marks.art, yada yada. Okay, that looks horrible. Let's see what it does. You actually prefer the new UI, so don't. I cannot trust you anymore. But just kidding. Well, this is supposed to be the dark one, but I can't really tell the difference. The default settings will take effect the next time you restart 3ds Max. Yeah, I don't think you know what you're doing in Max. Yeah, so far for the whole black thing, that's not working. Great. Let me guess, you need to get 2018 to get that working, because normally black, oh, freak it, let's just continue working on the shield thing. Because I'm a bit slow and I need to start dinner in about half an hour. Yeah, I've been using 3ds Max for ages as well, but I'm gotta say I'm not really liking the new design. At least I don't mind the new design. I don't like the new icons. That's my biggest pet peeve. I want it to be the same because now I have to think again whenever I'm pressing something. My muscle memory is all messed up. Then again, I also have a new mouse and my muscle memory is also effed up because of that. Okay, double click on UE4. Yeah. And there, this looks good. Is there any real stretching? A little bit, but that should be fine. Autodesk has broken software. Yeah, I don't think they ever made anything that works properly. Well, I actually do have Houdini as well. I wanted, but I don't have the time to learn. Seriously, when can we learn something by just asking Trinity to beam some information down to our brains? Let me just try real quick. I'm missing a few buttons here. Okay. Dock. Yeah, I do want you to dock, but I also want you to freaking save stuff. Yada. Remember selected shell. I prefer you to actually work on faces, but that's fine. Load polygon wrapper on face max. Yes, that's fine. Texture, transform. Sorry about this, people. Okay, that should work. Now, please do about padding. Yeah, I gotta say the UV. At least this looks way better. The UVW editor. It looks a bit cleaner. It's moving a bit slicker. So that I actually do like. That makes me happy. And I can actually not click on that link you sent. Align what? Supposed to clone align to view. The what? Oh, that. Okay, yeah. Okay, now I can actually get a map going outward and have kind of nice distortion on it, maybe a bit more refraction on the end and in the center, so that you can really see it's a shield. I do want a kind of an hexagon effect on it. Actually, I wonder if I can grab a texture real quick for that. Let me open the Protoball project. I think I started around 3ds Max 4 and I had it on my computer for almost a year before I finally used it. Okay. So I have a new button on my mouse that should open the content browser in one go. It does. Great. Let's find the shield. And that's working. So I'm guessing that they used the honeycomb texture for that. Yeah. That could work. Let's export this one. Asset actions, export, and let's do it for here for now. Okay. Let's try it out in a new material editor. I have no idea what's going on. Okay. Let's apply it on this mesh in there. And that looks amazing. I might need to fine tweak a bit, but say 2, 4. Actually, I think 3, 2 was about fine for this one, but that kind of looks okay. There's a bit of stretching at the end, of course, at the center, but for now it's fine, I think. Okay. Hey, Xtop on Twitch, how are you? Gotta say that the UV map's way better aligned from this one, but only a little. Way better, but only a little. And this typical weird Dutch mumbo jumbo. I think I can actually work with this and just this UV map. What else do I need? I still need to get used to all the buttons on my mouse. Where's my collapse all? Why are you not working all of a sudden? Hello? Mouse keyboard thing, why are you not working? No. All of a sudden my keys are not working anymore. Collapse all to add. I don't want to look at it at the moment. What else do I need? I need a specific UV mask for this thing. So let's see if we can actually do something with that. Oh, no wonder I couldn't collapse freaking spacebar thing. Okay. Come on. Yeah, this definitely is fine. I'm not gonna play around with that, of course. But I need a second UV channel. Which way do I want it to fade out? From the center, that would be kind of cool. So these edges here, around here, will fade in first and then expand. That might be the coolest way to easily do it with masked stuff. So let's go to a second channel. Grab the whole thing. Planar projected on the x-axis. There we go. I don't need much more than this because now I can just fade it in from the center, though I don't feel really like that. This is the center. Yeah, okay, that would. Bottom would fade in a little bit faster, but it's fine. Hello, Sir Rubfish. Have you rubbed any fishes lately? Okay, that will work. Why is my collapse all not working? Yeah, K is collapse all. Why are it's... I'm eating tuna, so yes. Okay. All commands, are you here? Collapse. Poly. Alt Control C. That's something different than I want here. What's it called again? Yeah, collapse all. Should that work? Assign to set keys? What the hell? Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yay, Videos Max's keyboard customize user interface bullshit is broken again. Let's see if I can find my old one. No, now it works again. It just suddenly loaded the new one. Okay. I have no idea what to do anymore. I'm getting tired, hungry. So yeah, anyways, I'm gonna probably finish this tomorrow or Monday, where I will fade in this thing, which looks way better in UE4 because there's some nice emissive stuff on here. Glow effects. And the shield will be fairly refractory, so that you have quite a lot of nice distortion behind it, and eventually the shield also needs to be shot away, so the player is able to shoot the shield at the enemy. And it will be really cool if I basically bend it a bit and give it a bit more oomph. So before I show you that, imagine the shield going forward and bend like this, the other way around. Finally, I forgot about the tornado and just create the lightning for the fire bending. That could work. So yeah, if I shoot the shield and make it bend like that a bit more, and it feels like it's really, the strength of you throwing it away is bending that whole shield, and that might actually be a very cool effect. Sir Officer says, are you in the laser cannon competition? Well, I just drew this, so I might. If I have some spare time, I might go with some weird ass laser thing. We'll see. I'll definitely be recording the whole process. So yeah, bending can go for now. Let's just move everything something there and as well. This feels better, just slightly bit more on this side. Just tiny, and there. I gotta say though, Roughish, I've seen some more interesting stuff for the laser cannon competition than the whole TGT competition. So that's kind of weird, but yeah. I think this will work. Occasionally yeah, it's so hard to really tell you people without showing you, but I just don't have the time to import this in Unreal 4 at the moment. So basically this will fade in with a masked effect, which is quite a glowy effect. And after that the shield establishes. It's going to be really fast, so the core will be a bit brighter, and then with a lot of reflection and occasionally showing this hexafield effect, it will fade in to help you bounce away the balls, and you can then shoot it away. And I'll basically do a bake of the vertices so I can actually animate the vertices for an effect. And when shooting away, I also want some additional force behind. Actually, I might be able to do that. For now, I'm just going to copy it like this. I'm gonna add a bend that I might be able to do before I go. So minus 100 should be fine, I think. I have a small idea based on the laser kryptonite on Supergirl. I actually haven't seen Supergirl things, so I wouldn't be able to tell you. Let's see if I can find it. Kryptonite laser Supergirl. Is it the one she's shooting, or is it one where she gets hit? Because what? Can you give me a Google search words, because I'm not really in the whole Marvel DC thing. Oh, yeah, pew. Yeah, I don't have safe search on, so let's just don't go overboard with searching for stuff. But so we have this kind of weird sphere-ish effect. Let's see what I can do with that. I want all kinds of force fields around it. So I should have saved that sphere I initially used to make this effect, but go with the Tesla correlation thing. I'm not really a fan of the whole Tesla correlation things, but also Nozzletops is part of the Protoball team. I actually need a very lower poly version of this. Let me think about it for a second. No children were massacred during the making of this video. It just sounds like it. Yeah, I do need a low poly version that's gonna be overlapping this, but no, I don't want to grab that one. I want this one. Let's try Pro Optimizer real quick. That's ugly as hell. Yeah, eventually I might need to get something going with it. I mean, I could really iterate this one and probably just bend it over whatever's going on, but it's just quite a few polygons. And well, I know that this project can actually handle quite a few polygons, but I don't want to go overboard. We'll see. You can tell I'm just goofing off mostly though. Come on, there we go. That could actually work. which basically means that once it gets shot, then this mesh will appear with a lot of fadey, forcey stuff. And I also want some kind of weird cool spiral. And that's probably going to be the last thing I can do today. And that shouldn't be too hard to make. I need another sphere. I need another sphere. And there. Okay, you need to be a little bit bigger. And there. Just in case, in reference, I'm gonna save you here. And you, I'm gonna demolish real quick. Giraffe says, I can't find it. You can't find it. Sometimes you want to show something off and like, oh my god, this is so cool, let me check Google. Yeah, but no, let me check Google. And then you can't find it. I'm like, Google, why are you failing me at this moment? How can you? Okay, I think this is about fine, so like this. What am I doing actually? Come on. Think Luos. Okay. About there should be fine. I think cut. Yeah. And I just add a nice chamfer to it. That's about right there. So I just made a very big condom for your shield nozzle. Just to make sure that if you are penetrating your enemy that it's safe. I should not have said that out loud, but I already did. Okay, let's twist the thing. Why are you not? Ah, there we go. The hell are you doing? It sort of look awesome, but I can't do anything with this. There we go. Let's rotate it to 40 degrees. Yeah, that way I can make some nice spirals. So I'm gonna pick one of those lines, probably one of the top ones. There we go. It's moving about that thing, but I also want to, before I do an FFD box. And 4x4, let's do it 3x3. Get the control points. And scale these down a little bit like this. That kind of looks cool. Maybe I need to move these a little bit as well. Yeah, that works. Shield you, shield him. Okay, and now we have this very cool shape. That's create shape from selection, and it's going to be a linear line. I'm just going to call it Luos line for no particular freaking reason. I have no idea what else to name it. Move this thing, not that vertice, but the whole thing away again. And now, as you can see, we have a nice line. I need two more things. I need a plane. Let's do about 50 by 50, I think, and like this for segments. Now I could go for I think I'm gonna go for actually a little bit more over the top effect. If the freaking sphere allows me to do it, Nozzle, buy me a better 3 years max, please. Okay, and there. Okay, we're gonna make something cool out of this. We're gonna attach you and you together, and we're gonna select these lines, and we're gonna create a new shape from that as well, and we're gonna call this star. This can go, and the pivot from this one needs to be centered. A better 3 as max, because I really don't like 17, but 16 does not really work on 4K screens for some reason. Because why not update an old one if you can just add the feature to a new one and let people buy it again. Okay, now we need loft, so let's create compound loft. I keep forgetting that's Shift L. I should probably put it on my mouse or so. And get shape, there. I need to go to this menu, grab the shape somewhere, I'm not sure where it is, it's at the end there, and hope I rotate it correctly. Let's see, 90 degrees seems fine. Yeah. Nothing here that's very weird. Rendering. Generate mapping chords. That's quite interesting. Quite useful to have activated. Anything else? Loft. That's odd. I thought there were more options in Loft. Go back to a 1440 monitor. Yeah, no. Normally there are more options in Loft. I'm not sure why that's... What am I missing? Ja, put wat. Yes, they changed Loft. Great. Fucking great. Let's see. Normally you can optimize this in all kinds of Loft settings, but... Added normals, added patch, no. They changed splines. Why the hell would you do that? I mean, I'm not gonna manually freaking update that. Okay, let me double check. Supergirl Metal. Kryptonite laser. He's trying to get a spirit bomb going, as you can see. Must be friends with Goku. Yeah. So, Loft, why are you being such a big thing? Oh, all of a sudden it's here. That's odd. Okay. Shape says 1, 1, way better. Adaptive path, yes. Contours should be fine. Banking. Are we gonna allow for banking? Not sure, both look quite cool. But I think this one might actually end up being a bit more stable from any angle. Yeah. Okay, so we're finally a few steps further. No deformations, yada yada yada. No idea. This is a new tab, I think. Smooth line, yada. Apply mapping. Generate material IDs, you ship these. It's gonna be a mesh. Path parameters. Don't really need caps. Anything else? Yeah, obviously quad sides. Okay, finally. There. Editable poly that I can actually use. Let's check the unwrap modifier. And this is what I like to see. This instantly means that I'm done. I don't need to add anything else, so that's good. Though for just make sure everything's fit correctly. Yeah. Now I can easily pan something across it. Anything else I need to try? No, not for now. So since the Protoball has 3 corners, let's see what I can do with that. Come on, there we go. And there. So I think Muscle can already basically see it a little bit. But imagine the shield now going like this. Oh, where's it? Everything? You shouldn't be local. Why are you local? Like this. So you can see now that the shield will freaking rotate gizmo thing. I hate you. That would be quite cool. Let me try to show it from the sideway. There. That would be quite cool. Yeah. Now obviously I'm gonna add something in the center here going backwards, but yeah. Add something interesting at the beginning as well, though I might fade it out here a little bit and probably add some vertices there that are black, so I can easily fade stuff out. And I need one more thing for the center here, but I can actually copy and paste that probably. So let's see if I can actually find my old tool set in 3ds Max. Quick access, and then art and design. Where did I keep all this stuff? I think in work. And then the particle pack or something. Yeah. There we go. Missing DLLs. Well, I don't have V-Ray anymore because I don't want to pay for it, so cancel. You should be able to open that, right? Really? Missing external files. I don't give one damn. There we go. So this is basically a whole package I made for myself with all kinds of shapes that I use a lot. as you can see. And they're all unwrapped and all offset properly, and I should sell it someday, but I don't feel like it. All kind of weird twirls, swirls, spheres, and this is the one I actually need in my case. Let's see, anything else that I need real quick. I gotta say though, there's one somewhere hidden, I think. Oh yeah, these are so freaking cool when you add the right material to it, but looks like a police weapons catalog. Yeah, just give me one of those M15s and okay. So I need a combination of this one. I need the right one. So this is a low poly version and this is a high poly version. Barely any difference, but I think the low poly will. I can just use the high poly first, and if it's too performance heavy, just replace it with the other one because that's the same UVs. Okay, let's get a copy and get one here. All with different locations for the pivot as well because I'm lazy. So every version has multiple locations with offsets, like for instance this one has a pivot offset of 40, and then there's the difference that the pivot is either at the center, at the end, or at the beginning of the mesh. Trust me, this will save you a lot of time eventually. But for this case I need the shield effect to be there. I'm gonna copy that one as well and rename them. And luckily I have my own rename tool, which David made. Or Leon actually made a while back. Rename objects. It's almost the same, but it renames from left to right, which is kind of cool. Set name, static mesh, VFX, proto force, and then numbered from 01, rename. So this should be 01 and this should be 02, yeah. And let's see, where's my export tool? Multi-normal, hitter, above, average normal, normal, steamroller, vector field, lambda tools. Oh, there we go. F proto, artwork, content meshes, export selected, and we're instantly done. Okay. But yeah, it's 4:30 now, so I need to start working on dinner. I don't want to, but I have to. I'll be either streaming tonight or tomorrow, not sure yet. But yeah, everybody, thanks for watching. I really appreciate you all just hanging out and watching me doing the weird, silly stuff that I do. So yeah, take care, have a nice weekend, and have a nice dinner if you still haven't had dinner. Now, I need to awkwardly turn OBS off.